PG&E has gotten a ton of flack for switching from net metering 2 to net metering 3 and reducing the amount of compensation you get for contributing your excess solar generation to the grid. But there are some reasons why it was a necessary change. Also, check out my Lake Merritt monster shirt that my mom got me for the holidays. Yeah. Okay, so during the day, when the sun's at its highest, solar is producing a ton of electricity, right? Those are peak hours, maybe between 1 and 4 p.m. But people are at work, right? People are at work. People aren't using as much electricity in their home. The peak hours are at nighttime. And you see this reflected in your rates, right? The highest rates are in the evening time when people get home from work. So during the day, where does all this excess electricity go? Nowhere. It's just plopping around in the grid. That's not good for the infrastructure. The grid infrastructure here is so old, right? We have super old grid infrastructure with all this excess electricity coming in. So it really didn't make sense for PG&E to do a one-to-one compensation for that. The real need in renewable energy right now is storage. And that's what net metering 3 incentivizes, right? Solar's not going to make financial sense in PG&E territory without a battery. Now, where PG&E really got away with it is that, of course, it makes more sense to build utility scale storage, right? Just like most things. It makes more sense on a utility scale, but they're not going to. They push the cost to the consumers. That's not the end of the world, though. It actually has some benefits, right? You have your own local storage system that allows you to have blackout protection, that allows you to store your own power. It's more independent, and of course, it's not as cost effective as doing it on a utility scale, but it's kind of nice. You got your own thing. Anyway, clearly I love talking about and thinking about this stuff. So if you are interested in solar or want to talk shop, send me a DM.